Well, hello, everybody. How are you doing? What are you doing dropping on me like this? Saying, what does that guy do on the ground? I'm grounding myself on the ground. Here I am in the garden, and I'm grounding myself. Grounding is very, very important. What do I mean by grounding? Well, every electrical thing that we have has to be grounded. Every electrical circuit has to be grounded. This earth that we are on, think of it as one big battery. And this battery of natural energy is able to center us and stabilize us and really make us feel very balanced. And when we ground ourselves, we feel less stress, less intensity. We feel connected with ourselves, and we do feel in balance. Think of it this way, that this body that we have, this physical body, is made up of cells and nerves and so forth, and those are all electrical impulses from the cells to the muscles. We are an electrical system right here. This body is an entire electrical system, and every electrical system, whether it's a plant, an electrical plant or a refrigerator, has to be grounded. And we are this electrical system which has to be grounded to Mother Earth, has to be, if you will, stabilized. And when you're not grounded, not great things happen. Many times you're not grounded, you might find an increase in illnesses of some kind. Around this country right now, there's an increase in rheumatoid arthritis and lupus and all these different types of illnesses of the autoimmune system and aches and pains and so forth. And I have a sense that a lot of these illnesses can actually not even exist if we properly grounded ourselves to the earth and stayed in balance with our body and the earth and the sky. That's it. And grounding is an easy way. When you're grounded, you feel like you are again stable and centered, and you're in charge of your life. And you do not feel like you're stressed out or you're fluttering around, or that you can't make up your mind or you're clouded. You really are centered in your being. There are different types of grounding, which you've done as an early child, naturally you've done. And I'm going to show you different ways of grounding. It's easy for everybody. First thing here, I'm sitting on this wall. Here's the earth, my garden here, my geranium garden, which looks like I need to work on it some more. But I'm going to take my shoes off. And I'm going to take my socks off. How's that? And I'm going to feel the earth underneath my feet. And I'm feeling very connected to Earth. Remember, the energy is coming in and going out at the same time. Energy comes up from Mother Earth to help bring us stabilization, security, and centeredness in our being. And energy comes down from the cosmos to help us feel enlightened and expansive and spiritual. So we bring those two together, we really do balance ourselves out. I like to bring in energy, grounding energy from the Earth, all the way up to my heart, and bring the cosmic energy, we'll call it cosmic energy or sky energy, down to the top of the head, through the back, throat, and to the heart. And then I mix the earth energy, the cosmic energy, and I send out like this, like an arch of energy, of both energies. And I'm filling myself up all at the same time with those two energies, feeling properly grounded and getting rid of any excess energy, any intense energy, any nervous energy, any energy from other people. It's going out, as I call it, running my energy. So I'm grounding myself and running my energy. It's very important to do that, especially when you're around a lot of people and when you talk to a lot of people on the computer, on the phone. That energy sits there with you, so you want to make sure you get rid of that. It feels good to put your feet in the dirt. That's like a kid, too. Just love the dirt. Love the dirt. Centers. It reminds me of being buried in leaves when I'm in the autumn time, and or in the sand at the beach. That wonderful blanket of energy around you. There are all different ways to ground yourself. So barefoot, walking on the grass, or touching the soil, one way. There are other ways, and simpler too. Come follow me. Here we go. Now, there are many things you can look around and say, I want to be grounded. How can I be grounded besides walking bare feet? Here you go. I'm going to look around me and see many different ways I can ground myself. Holding onto a tree, feeling the tree bark underneath your hands grounds us. Breathing in and breathing out. When you breathing in fresh energy, fresh air, and breathing out the old. So, very tactile, physical things ground us. So even look around here. Let's see. That is my girl Maisie, my doggy dog. Hi, Mama. I'm just petting her, letting her hand feel the softness of the fur, the connection with the fur, the feeling, the sense of connection is what you want. And that'll just ground you and center you into your being. And also, what a wonderful thing grounding does, you stay in the moment, you stay in the now. You don't worry about the past, you don't worry about the future, and you're really in this moment now. So different ways around. Let's go find some other grounding tools. So some other ways of grounding. For instance, here I am standing here on earth. Well, I can bend down and pick up some earth, rub it in my hands, feel that connection. Another way, smell. So I have an old lavender plant here. I'm gonna rip this off and just smell it. That grounds you, it centers you. It brings you into the moment. And it's delightful. I might use it for cooking tonight. So as we walk down here, this path to find grounding, grounding is simple. So as I'm standing here, I'm going to stop, center myself, feel my feet in the ground. And another way of grounding is looking around in the environment around you, visually. So as I look around, I see the sun dappling upon the different leaves, the trees, the plants. And to take it into my visual view, all of the wonderful scenery that is here of Mother Nature. Again, healing energy, Mother Nature, who can ground us and center us, just by focusing on the wonderful earth. It then only brings a sense of balance, energy, life, happiness, and joy, but peacefulness, stillness within your being and around you. Come on, Maze, let's go. And this final destination of our grounding journey trail is this rock, my favorite rock. Part of the reason I brought this property, I know it sounds crazy, was this rock. I call this my meditation rock because rocks and stones, crystals, and so forth also have an energy. Hello, Maisie May, my daughter. This whole area that I moved here was all rock. I felt the energy of the rock, the geodes. You can just feel it, feel that energy. And it's, again, stabilizing and balancing and secure. And I just feel that into that connection. It really, really helps. So what holds you back from feeling grounded and centered and secure and safe and worrisome? Write it down. And also, bottom below here, check that you like this video and become a member of my channel if you would. And please write suggestions of what you would like me to talk about. And somehow I will. See you around the universe. Bye.